folks, and welcome again. Now, last week we talked about Diatomaceous Earth and we said how effective it was in eliminating fleas and doing so safely. You may also recall in a prior episode us mentioning that 85% of the flea population is in fact not even on your pet, it's in your pet's environment. And so right now our focus needs to be on using Diatomaceous Earth, or DE, first and foremost in the environment. So how do we do this? Well, we want to sprinkle the DE powder in all those areas where these flea eggs and the larvae, that's the 85% I alluded to a moment ago, where they congregate. And the way in which we sprinkle it is either using our hands, although you might find it more effective using a sieve or some other dusting apparatus to lightly dust the powder. Where do we apply it? Well, first of all, let's begin outside. You can sprinkle it in the garden. You can sprinkle it in all the areas outside the home where you often see your pet playing or lying or soaking up the sun. You want to avoid those areas which are wet, because the diatomaceous earth will then be absorbed, and that will drastically reduce its efficacy. So save it for the dry areas. Then moving to the inside of the home, we want to be sprinkling this DE powder in all the cracks and crevices, along skirting boards, on mats, carpets, and practically wherever your pet lies, and including in his or her bedding. And then studies show that it takes approximately 4 hours for the fleas to die, so leaving the DE powder there for the bulk of the day, at least 4 hours, but longer if you wish, and then simply vacuuming up all the DE powder, and with that the flea, the dead fleas and the debris and any other dust. And it's that simple. Now through the summer months you will find that the fleas are continually hatching from eggs, and so in order to ensure that you target every stage of the flea life cycle, you will want to look at repeating this weekly for a few weeks. And then of course monitor the situation as well, because if your pet is out and about and mixing with other pets that may be infested with fleas, then he or she can bring them back to the home again. So keep a watchful eye out and repeat it as necessary. In addition to this, you can also apply the DE powder and sprinkle it lightly onto your pet. The main areas that you want to focus on is his or her lower back. So where the back is approaching the tail base, that's the area where we find most of the fleas. In addition, you may also want to sprinkle it lightly onto the tummy area, another area where we see fleas. And again, apply it weekly if necessary. So there you have it, folks, a nice, simple, effective and safe way of eliminating fleas. So I hope you've enjoyed that. We've got more safe and effective flea recipes for you in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for those. But until then, have an amazing week. I'm Dr. Janey. I'll connect with you soon.